Hello, 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 beautiful strangers, and welcome back to another episode of Analogue, a hate story. When last we left off, we were reading the marital admonitions of, To the Pale Bride, written by, what's her name, Ryu Hua, something like that. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that at least mostly correct. Well, I'm not going to hold my breath for that. My pronunciation, especially of Korean, which I've not studied any pronunciations, are, I'm sure, absolutely perfect and flawless and right every single time. Yep, absolutely, 100%. But anyway, enough blowing smoke up my own ass, and let's get back into it, shall we, with Morning Dress by Ryu Hua, written 1014 of the year 315. Normally, my conversations with Mute are of a rather frivolous nature, gossip in the affairs of some of the important noble houses, as well as her trying to bait whatever she is able to out of me. While I think such a flow of information is valuable, so I might pass news to my husband that he might not otherwise hear, I would not consider her attitude to have any resemblance to seriousness. Previously, I had assumed this was simply impossible due to her nature. While I do not really understand how, despite her explanations, anyone can live inside a computer screen, she says that she's an artificial person. I'd assumed that, perhaps, her absence of a soul prevented her from feeling serious emotions. Ordinarily, she wears incredibly bold, colorful clothing. Her golden hair is absurdly well adorned. For the past month, however, she has been uncharacteristically humble, wearing an unappealing brown dress with her hair undecorated. My curiosity got the better of me, at last. Please, I have wondered, why are you so attired? It is unlike you, I asked. She gave me an odd look. Huh? She asked. It's a morning dress. That much was obvious, and not particularly the thrust of my question. Do you not tell me you are thousands of years old and that you have no family? For what reason are you mourning? Or are you wearing mourning? She gave me an annoyed look. A friend of mine died, okay? No, I don't have family. It's always been just me. But this guy was a really good friend, and he definitely deserves that kind of respect, she said. We were super close. Do you wish to tell me about him? I asked. She gave me another look that I couldn't quite read, but seemed somehow sad. Nah, she said. Don't want to talk about it. Not now. You're missing too much. Hey, I'm going to go now, okay? I'll talk to you later. I said goodbye to her, and she disappeared from the computer screen. But as she did, I could have sworn that I saw her start to cry. Yep, dealing with the person whose name I can't remember. I'm bad at remembering names. I apologize. She probably did see me cry. I had a really hard time talking about it then, especially not to my mistress. I really didn't mean to be so vulnerable in front of her. That just isn't proper. Kind of embarrassing, really. I'm sure you already guessed, but yeah, the man in question was Smith Sing-jung. Strictly speaking, there was no real mourning obligation. It's not like he was really family. Still, the man was the closest thing to a husband to me. I mean, don't take this the wrong way. It's hardly scandalous. I'm not a real woman. I'm just a computer. But we had a really close relationship, so yeah, I thought it'd be appropriate if I was honored him like he was. Never married, so it's not like anyone else would. I just figured the man deserved that much. He totally deserved at least that much. Sigh. Oh well. Very interesting, but very... And again, I actually have to agree with what she said, about that being a little bit uncharacteristic. But, I believe I also said something along the lines of, if that didn't give us new ones, I was going to enable, Hyun-ai. Oh, the Hyun-ai. Yeah, I'm just the best. What? Please? Please? Yeah, I have a... Oh, that's interesting. My push to mute... Right, that makes sense, actually. That makes sense. When I push my push to mute button to type into there, I have a habit of For some reason with the keyboard that I'm using, if I'm sitting straight on it, it's fine, it's not an issue, but I'm sitting at a slight angle to be able to use my microphone better and to keep track of my OBS settings, on ongoing stuff like that. Not this one. I wanted to go to this one. 4, yes. I type like shit like that. Morning dress. Let's show her this one, shall we? Thoughts? I'm really... you don't know... fair, fine. That deserves a drink. Or, so I say, because I've been sitting here for the last, 45 minutes, and I've drank, a little under half a beer. So, that's a thing. It is tasty, though. And wrong block again. It's block 10 with the... this stuff. Let's see. Let's just go down the order, I guess. Thoughts? I never read her letters at the time. I couldn't. I knew she read them to me eventually, but I was just numb to that sort of talk at that point. Now they're just hard for me to read. Interesting. She seems a little bit regretful. Thoughts? Same thing. Fair enough. I'm gonna ask you about all of this stuff. I mean, you're just gonna have to expect it. Because just in case she says a different thing to, oops. I clicked the wrong thing. Clicky. Oh, apparently I don't know why I didn't think it wouldn't, but, me mashing my mouse button shows up on my microphone. Or it, actually triggers my, bar for my microphone. Whatever, I can't remember what the thing is called. Not my waveform shit. It's bad because I used to do a bunch of audio editing, proper, audio creation stuff. Already showing you that one. Show you this one. Pale Bride's Marriage. Yeah, come on. Still nothing. Huh? Well, there's one thing to do. There's one thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna save, first off. I'm gonna save there. I'm gonna go there and save. I'm going to, get one of the endings now, I guess. Oh god, what is the term I need to use for this? I think it's just download, right? Yeah. Permanently terminate session. Do you sure you want to continue? No, AI personality will be downloaded. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, estimated. God, 3 days, 22 hours, 59 minutes. Fuck you. No. Yep, here's one of the endings. The boring ending. It's the, I don't remember what it's called. Incoming message. This is the same in all of them. I'll probably read it each time. Fucking, when am I gonna lie? Good work on recovering the Mugunghua files. I just spoke to the sponsor's representative on audio. He sounded really pleased with what you delivered. I credit your account with the standard payment. Listen, I've got another job lined up for you. It's on Earth, but it sounds to me like after that... Okay, could you not? With the text or something? Oh, well. Ending 3, completion rate, blah, 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 total completion rate, 61%, blah, blah, blah. That's the boring ending of you can get whenever you want, and it's just sort of, there. It's the... I don't remember the name of it, it doesn't matter. It's the ending that technically exists. But I guess we're going to get another ending. Or not, we're going to start on our way towards another ending. And yes, I know that was unimpactful and boring and all of a sudden out of nowhere with no build-up whatsoever, but that's sort of how that ending works. It's supposed to be disappointing. But yeah, there's a thing that's about to happen now. And, well, we're going to show Hyun I Mute's questions. Question 1. Question: how are you doing? Well, to be honest, nervous. I'm really, really nervous. It's just, you're the first person I've talked to in so long. I'm really happy about that. But, well, I'm exposing a lot. I know you promised to trust me and all, so thanks. It's just, this is all really new to me. But it's good. I'm glad. We wouldn't be so nervous if I wasn't happy you were there to listen. Okay. Well, that's 1. How do you feel about me? Okay, sure. Let's play along with this. Well, here's a tough question. I mean, you seem like a really good person. I think I could call you a friend. What was that? I actually missed that. You seem like a really tough person. I think I'm in... Yeah, I think I'm in the... I think I could call you a friend. How cute. You seem to be a really good listener. I like that. Did that answer your question? Sure. Okay, good. Not that I really understand why Mute was asking. Well, I do understand the question. Why don't you treat me with more respect? Interesting. This is kind of maybe a little bit blurry. What? Jeez, my word, what are you talking about? When have I ever not treated you with respect? I don't know what's wrong with Unawful AI, and I definitely don't know what's wrong with you. But would you even say something like that? Jeez. Hey, what's, hi. Can you tell me what's going on with this whole thing? Right, well, remember when I said that I'd never interrupt you? Unless there was something really, really wrong, because that's annoying, and I don't want to bother you? But... Look, I don't want to scare you here, it's... Hey. I don't want to scare you here, it's your fault, but I don't blame... Hey, this isn't your fault, but we have a really big problem. How is it... Well, that's not true, I can't actually say that, never mind. I'm sure you noticed that static on the screen on the line, yes? I was wondering what was causing that, so I checked it out, and it's... Well, look, don't panic here, please. But it's, well, a reactor meltdown in progress. That seems bad. I'm really sorry. We've been running in low power mode for so long that it was fine. But when you established communications, everything started back up again. Which should have been fine, except it's been centuries since the last maintenance job was ever done, and I'm not really sure what's wrong yet. I'm not going to lie to you, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I don't know if you're aware how this works, but we're running on nuclear fission. And it looks like we've got about 20 minutes before total meltdown. It's already running really, really hot right now. I wish I'd noticed sooner. I'm so sorry. But, well, let me put it this way. The ship is about 20 minutes away from exploding. Can you make it out of range in 20 minutes? No. I don't really know much about nuclear reactors, but yeah, that's what I expected. Don't panic though. I can walk you through shutting it down. Just stay calm. Everything will be fine. What you'll need to do is drop to the terminal and disable the nuclear reactor. If everything works properly, it should be that simple. I mean, I'm sure it won't be. This is a really old ship, and clearly already one thing has gone horribly wrong. Anyway, your first step is to at least try. Yeah, I'm going to say very quickly right here, I think I remember how to do this. I'm going to take a drink first. You can drop down and get a couple of lines of text after doing certain things. But it's basically just to waste time. It's telling you what to do next. It's basically just saying, that didn't work, do this. I'm pretty sure I remember. So let's type help, get our commands, and let's see... Let's go to reactor. Emergency override control of the reactor, enable... DISABLE. No backup power supply is active. Disabling rack now will permanently terminate your connection. Are you sure you want to continue? No. Reactor will remain enabled. Okay. So let's go to... I want to go to U. PSS action. Reach over to battery sources. Battery enabled, disabled. Power storage systems disabled, but permanently use primary battery unaffected. Power usage is at 99%. So there's a couple of things wrong here. One of which being, well, our current battery has WITCH_BATTERY. Battery successfully changed. Power storage system disabled with your secondary battery when enabled. Power usage is at 99%. Inefficient power and active battery to meet power demands without reactor. Okay. Let's get power underscore control. Power under control action target subsystem. Ah, fuck. I forgot about the dumb list. I'm an idiot and typed the same thing again. Can I just press up and get the same thing that I did? No, I can't. Yep. Okay. And I do remember how to do everything, just about. And this is where the point... Not ever disabled. Yep. You see that? I'm going to take another drink. Because I'm not stressed at all. And I'm actually going to give a bit of an explanation. Essentially, this is the point where we have to disable one of the AIs. Have to. It is not a choice. We have to do so. And that's how you choose which ending you want, or one of the ways that you can choose what ending you want. There are a couple of different ways, one of which is to disable the AI, is by AI. There are 5 endings total, 1 we've already gotten, 2 for Hanai, 1 for Mute, and 1 special ending. I'm pretty sure that's all. I don't think Mute has 2. I'm pretty sure she only has 1. And then she has a separate ending on that if you are a female character. We're not female, and I'm not certain of that either. So, let's start disabling stuff. And I should say first, we are, of course, going to be getting Hyunai's endings first. Then Mute's, and then the special ending. That's how I'm going to do things. But let's see. Disabling that will disable the term. Oh, that's dumb. N, please. I don't know why. The N on this keyboard, I always seem to press it on the corner and it doesn't press down all the way. Anyway. Disable, let's see. 3 through 6. Oh, because I put a space. So annoying. Power control, disable core 4. What? Fuck, I'm really bad about that. I do that in real life all the time. About, putting spaces and stuff that normally would have spaces, but not always. Error selection, did I misspell? I misspelled something, I'm sure. Oh, very nice. It's such a pain in the ass. It is actually a pain in the ass. Typing like this with microphone and microphone cable and stuff like that. I don't know if you know that. It's like 3 through 6 or something like that. Yeah. But it is, we're at 75%. Okay. It is horribly annoying to me to type around microphone. It would be a little bit easier if I didn't have a pop filter, but I'm very bad at not having one, so I kind of need one. So we're gonna disable. Let's see. Yeah, let's disable docking. Let's disable gravity, because gravity doesn't need to exist. Disable rail. Yeah, let's just disable the rail. Do we need sensors? I don't think so. And let's disable waste, I guess. We have 24%, which means, okay. And this is the point where we get rid of our favorite AI, or our least favorite AI, or whatever. You have to get rid of one of the AIs. Mute is core 1, so we're going to get rid of core 1. Yep. We don't have a choice. No backup power supply is active. Disabling reactor will permanently terminate your connection. Continue. No. TSS. We'll safely fall back on PSS if reactor is disabled. Continue. Yes. Initiating reactor shutdown sequence, and that time I'll take a drink. Honestly, I did on my first time go back down after I checked everything because I wanted to see what the responses would be, and I wanted to see what happened if you blow up, and it's just kind of boring. We transfer power to the main supply system. I know what to do next. It's not fixed. If you look, everything's still all flashy and stuff. Do I want to fix that now or... Nah. We'll get Hyunai's opinions on the whole thing. Hi, Hyunai. What do you think about what's going on? Alright, you did it. The reactor's now disabled. And, geez, oh no, we still have a problem. It's still at a critical temperature. Well, the good news is you're safe now. Thanks. It's not, though. I'm not, though. Even if there's no nuclear explosion, it's just the heat alone could do enough damage to the computer systems to, well, kill me. This is really bad. Please, you have to figure out something to deal with the excess heat. I'm already suffering from some serious damage. Some subsystems just aren't responding. My word, I feel like I did when I was alive. I feel like I'm dying. Please, you have to do something. Oh, she doesn't actually tell you what to do there. Well, I mean, she might if you keep talking to her over and over, but... well, I already know what to do, and we're gonna save the day like the goddamn hero we are. So first... we're going to go to power control, open the list again. And we are, if you notice, we're at 19%, we can be at 20%. So, what are we going to do? We are going to, forget to press shift. We are going to enable life support. And by enable, I mean actually type enable before we type life support. No, I have to type power control, right. Oh, I hate that I can't hold the backspace, it just zooms through everything. Watch, I hold backspace, not a goddamn thing happens. You have to press it for each entry. I've had that in other, like, not by Christine Love stuff, so I think it might be a Rimpy quirk or something. Let's see. I want to now disable bulkheads. Bulkheads have been disabled. Warning: atmosphere is being vented into space. Whee! And look at that. Everything is fine again because we're a goddamn hero. Always were, always will be. You know. You did it. You did it. The nuclear reactor is now both completely disactivated and at a safe temperature. We're safe. I was pretty scared there for a moment. I mean, it's not that I think you couldn't do it, or I didn't think you could. It's just the thought of actually dying for good was scary. But you did it, and I'm fine now. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're breathing a little easier too, right? Well, that was close. I think we both really deserve a break from that serious business, don't you agree? Yes, very much so. That's so? Ooh, really, my word, that was a close call. There's actually something I've been thinking about for a while that I've always wanted to ask you. And, well, I had sensors working before. I've seen your ship. I know it's only big enough for one person. It sounds awfully remarkable that you could have a ship like that just for yourself. In my time, we were using generation ships, and that was extremely state-of-the-art. So, is that normal? Do you do this all the time? Go on strange adventures by yourself in deep space? Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just a loner. There's nobody there for it. I'm not going to try to do it brooding, whatever. Wow, that's really amazing, remarkable, really. See, when I found out that I was going to get put into stasis, I woke up too far later. That was the future I always dreamed about. One that was full of amazing things like, holograms, miracle medicines, ships that traveled faster than light, colonies on other planets. It's sort of amazing. I mean, I've never liked science fiction. It's just too unrealistic, but when I was a kid, I figured it'd still be fun to live in. Imagine my surprise. But it sure sounds like you're from the future. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling, aren't I? It's just the idea of finally getting that perfect future that I was denied, traveling with someone in deep space, well, that sounds awfully romantic. Sorry, I'll stop now. Let's get back to the serious business. Yes, we have more documents, or questions to show her, from Mute, of course. And, well, we'll get to decide which endings we want. And there are a few other documents to read that she's going to show us, from us showing her the documents from Mute, but I don't think there's too many episodes of this left. It's not that hard to finish up. But we will start finishing this up next time, and, well, I hope to see you all there.